From Georgia. From Georgia. Shout out Little Richard. Excuse me. I just had a massive brain fart just now. My brain was like, nah, bro. Let's check out Little Richard real quick. Why not? It's 2 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, you want another, you get it. And you're going to meet the winners of the Harvest Moon Contest, Jimmy and Jovita dancing to Little Richard and Tutti Frutti.
She rock to the west, but she's the gal that I love best. To the food, oh Rudy. 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 Bop, bop, doo, bop, 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 bop. I got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she do to me. To the booty, oh Rudy. 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 Oh, bop, bop, doo, bop, 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 bop. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she do to me. To the booty, oh Rudy. 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 Oh, bop, bop, doo, bop, lop, bam, boom.
Let's go. Let's go.
What you say, mama? Oh woman, don't treat me so mean to me. So woman, I'm saying, I guess if you said so, I'll then have to make the things that go. What you say? Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. Well, I guess if you said so, I then have to pack my things and go. Yeah, what you say? You must be joking. What you trying to do to me? Well, can't we talk it over? I thought we had a better understanding. Oh, baby, don't be so chippy. You don't want to see me cry. Oh, baby, please. It isn't fair. You don't want me to cry no more. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. And my all-time favorite. Man, Chuck Berry was a wild motherfucker, bro. His freaking, what do you call it? Mugshot from when he was in jail is crazy. Cody Johnson, what's up, G? Oh man, love that shit. Oh man, you're gonna take a swift shift in gears, aren't you, Iggy? Damn. I was trying to set the tone. People don't pay attention. It's all good though. I will say that song by West just claimed, or just requested by Claim Choice. A direct descendant of that Johnny B. Good, I'll tell you that.
Southern California's just a fraction of this world.
Man, I'm gonna have to like listen to more of that band because I don't know how I felt about it. It was definitely a niche sound. Doesn't mean it's good or bad. I just was like, okay, I was tripping for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that guy passed away like a year ago. And it was a year ago. So, man, that sucks. Dude, you know what? Coincidentally, on my turntable right now, check this out. Come on. There we go. And this one is a it's a first year second press. So technically it was the second press, but it was the first year that it came out. So it's like, I don't know. I don't understand all that. I feel like if it's the same year it came out, it shouldn't qualify for second press, but I guess it no, because if I made a no, never mind. That's a stupid argument. I just want it to be a first press, but it's not. It's a second press, but it's still the first year. Pretty crazy. I don't even fuck with TikTok, but that's cool though, man. I hope you get a bazillion likes if that's what you're looking for. Also, yes, R.I.P. Brian James. I've actually become a fairly decent fan of The Damned over the past like 2 years. Bro, Zeke, I ain't heard that name in a minute. A white version of the 7-inch? That's cool. Is it like an older pressing? I know you're into getting good records, so I would assume it's probably something pretty cool. Y'all ready for a bonus stream on Tuesday? Your boy's getting older, dude. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do the Punk News weekly stream at around lunchtime, so hopefully around noon my time, but I also have to get tires for my car, so we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Bum bada bum bada bum 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 bum. Hell yeah. I'm not in the mood for that song tonight. Sorry. It just came up next. Bum, bum. I mean, I like Vilda a lot.
Better growing up. after rain.
My man got some pipes on him. Not pipe. Pipes. Get your mind out of the gutter, Rocco. So I went and saw The Bride with my wife. What's up, Ghoul Art? That movie's so good, we're going to go see it again on my birthday. Also, I watched a Serbian film. That video is coming to the channel very soon. Not stoked about it, but I'm going to do it anyways. That was a effed up movie. Did y'all... hold on, I'll show y'all in a second. I was in somebody else's video. They clipped one of my videos. Jordan sent it to me. Let's see here. Oh, snap. Appreciate you, Nitty. I appreciate that, big dog. Big dog.
Jokes, the production.
Is this the one that I... Let's see. Hey, yeah.
The greatest pop.
Ah. All right. Whoa, wrong thing. I hate when channels do this and they pick they make a video and then they change the name of the video like a couple of days later and change the thumbnail. I'm like, bro. All right, check it out. This video is called Blink-182 Should Have Failed. Check this out.
It's a formula. Money equals happiness.
Okay, I know why you're all here. Blink 182.
Blink 182.
Got really depressed and had suicidal thoughts and ideations and been like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this.
You know, I was like suicidal.
So you're obsessed with UFOs, right?
I got an email out of nowhere that says meet us next to the Pentagon at this day and time, and I did that.
Sounded like...
So it's like a documentary on the band, right? But check this out. All right, so watch this. Give it a second, okay?
Coincided with all the attention they were getting from major labels.
If you don't go to a major label because you're afraid of some kid calling you a sellout or whatever, you know, it's like, why would you not want everybody in the world to hear your music? You know, why would you not want your music in every single record store across the world? Why would you not want that? If you're in a band, you write songs for people to hear it, but then you say, well, I'm going to go on, I'm not even interested in looking at a major label because I just want to sell music to like my 5 cool friends in my neighborhood or whatever. And we're not like that. And we never claimed to be like that, so we just...
Eventually, Blink signed with MCA Records, brought in the wizardry of producer Jerry Finn, who had already worked on Green Day's Dookie and released Enema of the State.
The greatest pop punk record of all time. I stand on that. I will not back down from that.
This album seems...
And I'm wearing a Liberty and Justice shirt, bro. Say what? Let's see. Let's go. Shout out Liberty and Justice. Shout out my dog Rob. Shout out that Misfits shirt he's got on. I'm still fat as hell in this picture, so this is an old one. 25 years of Blink-182, Enema of the State. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. That was a fun time. How crazy is that, bro? That's crazy, dude. Shout out Jordan for seeing that and sending it to me. I thought that was pretty cool. Look, man, I make no qualms with the fact that I'm a dork and I like Blink-182, at least old stuff, anyways. But I thought that was pretty cool that they looked at. Oh, dude, Rob. I think Rob agrees with that. Rob always looks like he's just disagreeing with me, and sometimes he does, but not all the time. But yeah, dude, the goated pop punk album. Damn, Social Distortion, huh? Reach for the Sky, man, it's a pretty good song. I wonder how Rusty's doing. I always think of like Jordan, Rusty, and Kim whenever we hear Social D. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Oh, I prefer Dude Ranch, but I think that Enema of the State is where pop punk peaks, personally. But, you know. Used to look like Mark? That's crazy. I've never looked like anybody cool, so. All right.
Is she really going out with him?
Strange like a stormy sea. I don't know why, I don't know why. I guess these things have gotta be. I've got a new rose, I got it good. Yes, I knew that I always would. I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town. See the sun it shines. Don't get too close or it'll burn your eyes. Don't you run away that way. You can come back another day. I got a new rose, I got it good. Yes, I knew that I always would. I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town. I never thought this could happen to me. I feel so strange. Oh, why should it be? I don't deserve somebody this great. I better go, or it'll be too late. Strange like a stormy sea. I don't know why, I don't know why. I guess these things have gotta be. I got a new rose, I got a good. Yes, I knew that I always would. I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Rusty? I was just talking about you, man. What was the first punk song you ever heard, Andrew?
The way I
think I'm finally gonna record the headaches of owning a record label video. I've been asked about that one a couple times. I'm gonna also upload the Swearing album. I got some Dropkick Murphys footage on the way. Starter pack, punk rock starter pack part 2 with female bands, folk punk and D-beat. Should be cool. Who knows? That's pretty cool, Andrew. I'm trying to think of the first punk song I ever heard. I don't know if I can even... It's probably a Ramones song if I had to think. Dude, I can't hear that song without thinking of ridiculousness. It ain't happening. Fuck, dude. I cannot stand that band, Rocco. You're killing me, man. Killing me. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't know that happened. That was crazy. Crazy. bum, 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 bum.
If I see my little jittery, I can't restrain myself. I'm falling into fancy practice, can't contain myself. I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break it down, yes. I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break it down, yes. Now I can stand austerity, but it gets a little much when there's all these living things that you never get a touch. I gotta break down. I gotta break it down, yes. I gotta break down. I gotta break it down, yes. And baby, bread up forest coming out of my ears. Always anticipating revelry. I take a living senses and I'm in arrears. The next buckle over, I'm living on running. I'll break it down, yes. I'm gonna break it down, yes. I gotta break it down, yes. And whatever makes me sick, it takes away my concentration. It says I have the trembling, it gave me frustration. I break down, I gotta break it down, yes. I gotta break down, I gotta break it down, yes. So I hear my story's company, for me it's plenty trouble. Though my double thoughts are clearer now that I'm seeing it double. I break down, I'm gonna break it down, yes. You gotta break down, I gotta break it down, yes. I'm not gonna go Adam, what's it big for me? I'll give up the gold before it gives up me. I wanna load it as a crowd, I know I won't be paid. I'll give it a salary, but I'll never marry right. I'll break it down, yes. I'm gonna break it down, yes. I'm gonna break it down, yes.
Not a funny joke, Rocco. I'll block you for saying shit like that to me, man. Don't joke around like that. That's not cool. You know for a fact that's not the case. I just don't like that band. It ain't got nothing to do with them being gay. I couldn't give a shit who they're fucking. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, fuck. Bro, I can't even read my own handwriting. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yo, I think this is the song that my brother used to listen to a lot way back in the day. I haven't heard this in ages, dude. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. I'll talk about it after the song. Dang, bro. I haven't heard that in so long. My brother and I used to listen to that all the time. It was one of the few bands that he liked the vocals of the guy, and I think he liked that they had a little bit of the more like emo-ish. That feels like it might be. What year did that come out? That might be like one of the first easycore songs. Let's see. Yeah, it was 90s. Dude, this might have been before. This might be like the first easycore song, dude. That is crazy, dude. I gotta send that to my bro and ask him if he remembers that song. I bet he does. Don't you know? Yes, it's so corny, bro, and I love it. Oh, I love it. That's amazing. That's crazy, bro. That caught me completely off guard and sent me back like 20 years, dude. Dude, shout out Stretch Armstrong, man. That guy's vocals are great. Oh, I gotta send a text to, or a message to Dark Thoughts. Look, dude, it's a little corny, but I love it.
She called me up on a slip.
So this album by the Slackers is the very first record that Parker ever heard in his whole life on vinyl. We listened to it when he was a little baby and our electricity went out, and when it came back on, this was what was on my turntable, and I was like, oh, I need to hear music, and I ran in the office holding him. He was a little bitty baby, and I started playing it, and it woke him up because it was kind of loud, and he set his head up and literally started going like this. Like real slowly bobbing his head like half time. And we listened to like 2.5 songs, and then the lights went back out again. I credit the Slackers Red Light to my kids' tastes in music.
She called me up on a slide. She said, please don't tell all your friends, because they might tell my husband, and then you know I'll never see you. You know he'll probably want to beat you, and I'm sure he will be beaten. So I call you on the slide. Please don't ask, 'cause you know why. I won't lie and say I like the way you talk at me. It's more something like in the way you gawk at me. So I'll see you at 6:30. I told her only trouble. Oh, but that just made it double. More intriguing than the conversation. I said I'll meet you at the station. Still I couldn't help but think, as I drank my bit to be her, what the hell am I doing here? And what the hell am I gonna say? Married girl, don't you wanna smoke a little marijuana? Take some time and have a drink, and think about what you're gonna do to me. Married girl, ain't you worried if our love is kinda hurried? That's your feeling wanting more in the time after your man has burned. Baby, when I saw you, I knew I was a god, and all those things I meant to say, I forgot in our first kiss. We threw your husband in the river, thought it made me kinda shiver. We sent flowers to his brother, also we could see each other. It lasted for about 3 weeks, and now we don't even speak. And so I'm sitting here alone, and I'm sitting on the phone. Married girl, don't you wanna smoke a little marijuana? don't you worry. If our love is kinda hurry, that you'll be there wanting more. In no time after your man has murdered me, that you'll be left wanting more. In no time after your man has murdered me.
Dude, Parker probably still likes that. That kid is. He's not feeling too good today, but he wants to come say hi in a little bit. I told him it would be okay.
I see it lurking round the corner, and there it must be in plain sight. The days are getting ever cryptic, and I see harmless omens turning dire. Cryptic I see the sign. Cryptic it's zombie eyes. Cryptic it's mind and minds. Cryptic times is cryptic times. Try to rumble past and ignore repeated patterns crossing time. In words and numbers, bits of whispers, they taunt me when I close my eyes. Kryptonite, I see the sign. Kryptonite is zombie eyes. Kryptonite is mind and mind. Kryptonite is kryptonite. See it lurking round the corner, and there it must be in plain sight. The days are getting ever cryptic, and I see harmless omens turning dire. Kryptonite, I see the signs. Kryptonite is zombie eyes. Kryptonite is mind and mind. Kryptonite is kryptonite.
Baptist Punk, bro. I don't know where you're from, but come on through, bro. Rocco, it's already on the page, man. It's already there, bro. It's written in stone, my G. And you're not a bad person for that. You're just not getting what I'm saying. So I'm assuming that I'm not saying it right. I think people just don't pay attention, and they're more concerned about like what they're thinking versus what somebody else is saying. So like, and I don't mean that in as bad of a way as it sounds that I mean. I'm just saying like in general, people are pretty concerned about their own thing, their own desires, their own wants, their own tastes and things. And so if you, if you say something around somebody, they're usually in their own little world. I don't know what that really means. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't. It's not as necessarily. It's not as bad as people, or what is. How am I saying this? It's not as bad as what it sounds like I'm saying. It's just kind of human nature. Oh man, now you're begging me to not play them. Come on, bro. You're killing me, Smalls. I'm not gonna play Journey to the End of the East Bay because I've heard it a million, bazillion, quadrillion, bazillion times. It's just my favorite song. When I'm in like a bad mood or having a bad day, that's the song that changes all that. If you don't want me to play that Pansy Division song, I won't. I don't really care. I was just giving you shit because I fucking don't like that band, and I feel like every time you request a song, it's that band. I mean, I eat old man candy, so I'm not fucking cool. But if you do have a song you'd rather hear, I'll play a different song for you. Otherwise, it's already on here. It's written down. I write in pen. I can't erase that stuff, man. Red vines are not good. What's up, Skrelly? No, I like Bitto honeys. It's like a honey and peanut butter type of situation. But I also like those Swedish fish. YouTube's racist against you, Nitty. No brown requests in this fucking chat, says YouTube. You're a little bit of honey. I like the I think they're called long boys. They're like coconut. They're like real skinny, like Tootsie Rolls. Dude, Swedish fish are fire. Sour Patch Kids are all right. But hey, Baptist Punk. That's a super long shot. Asking people in this stream to start a band with you. Sorry, dude. Well, what I was fixing to say was crazy. Anyways, why don't you go to shows where you're from and meet people and ask them to start a band? You probably wouldn't be very hard to start a band in a place like it says Ontario. Baptist Punk is an odd choice of words, but you know, whatever. I'm certainly not going to judge. I'm gonna make a plug for sour Skittles. I like the taste of sour candy, but it just fucks my tongue all up, dude. That is true, though. You can't go crazy with them. Oh shit! What's up, Corey? What up, fool? Yeah. Inserting religion and or politics in this stuff is usually just going to cause trouble. Politics not so much, and punk won't start shit typically, but unless you're one of those weird ass MAGA types that think that is punk. Bro, that shit blew my mind. Man, when I was at my record store a few years back, this dude come in and was wearing like a MAGA hat. And I don't remember if he was wearing a shirt too, but I know it was a hat. And I couldn't believe the records this guy was picking up. I was flabbergasted. If it happened in 2026, I wouldn't have sold him the records. But back then, I didn't have such a... well, I needed money more back then as well because I was fresh off of losing a comic book shop because of COVID. But yeah, dude, it was crazy, man. That dude picked up like The Offspring, Bad Religion, and I want to say Pennywise. I mean, obviously more surface level stuff, but I was like, bro, you don't read the lyrics on any of this stuff, do you? Well, if that's what you have, it's by definition not a MAGA hat, Iggy. Just saying. Don't tell Nitty, though. I don't want his head getting bigger than it already is, motherfucker. Yeah, back when that dude bought those records, like, it never even occurred to me that somebody that was into that camp would have liked like any punk stuff. I still don't get it, man. Which head is quite small, Nitty? That's the important question, my friend. And if you don't tell me, that's telling me. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty burnt out too, man. Like, probably not to the degree that you are, because I don't have the same job you've got. But man, I need a fucking vacation, dude. Like, straight up. What's up, Andrew Harding? Bro, coincidentally, Nitty, the cover of this album, this guy looks like he needs a fucking break too. I'm just saying, he looks a little burnt out. Dude. People are dumb as shit. That band was called Antenna. Song was called Lost. Rusty's the biggest fan. Andrew, is Goldblade more friends of yours, man? If so, I'm going to leave the room while I play it. Fucking sloppy seconds, dude. Hell yeah. I've never heard of Goldblade. I'm just talking shit. Motherfuckers playing song Vacation. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care for that song very much personally, but I didn't hate it. I just was like, meh. It didn't really get me moving. It wasn't, you know. Although, I'm thinking there's probably situations where I would probably enjoy that more than I did tonight.
Just a roll of the dice. But the day may come when you've got something to lose, and just when you think you're done paying dues, and you say to yourself, dear God, what have I done? And hope it's not too late, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. History, and tomorrow's a mystery. But baby, right now, it's just about you and me. You can run, you can hide, just like Bonnie and Clyde. Reach for the sky, ain't never gonna die. And I thank the Lord for the love that I have found, and hold you tight, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Take this moment, try if you can to make it last. Don't think about no future, and just forget about the past, and make it last. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky.
The only thing that Rocco does that is annoying is consistently complain about him being annoying. Nobody calls you annoying in here but you. It's weird, dude. Stop doing it. Like, that's going to be the thing that gets you just kicked up out of here, man. Is you consistently, like, whining and being dramatic about shit that nobody's saying to you. Like, I get it, man. You're, like, self-deprecating. Like, nobody called you annoying. Pansy Division, I even said I was still going to play it. You begged me not to, quite literally. I don't... Oh, shit. I don't like the band, but I've said it, like, 15 times. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I can just be like, yeah, I don't like this, and then still play it. I don't care. I didn't think that was that big a deal. What the fuck? I'll just type in what is going on right now. But no. Rocco didn't ruin any reputation because he doesn't have a reputation. We're just hanging out. Dude, is this the right song from whoever requested this? I'm gonna assume it is. Wait, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it is. Okay, good. I was a little concerned. Can you send me a link to the right song, Cody? Dude that says, Rocco, you did pay money for a PD song. Well, it is still just a request at the end of the day. I typically honor those requests, but there are bands that if you do tip the channel, I will not play. So, yeah. But... you know, it doesn't entitle him to do anything, really. But I'm not a dickhead, so I typically play it. But no. You got that backwards, my man. Yeah, send me a link to the either my email or the 31 Records Instagram. Either one's fine. But whenever I consistently, like... basically say, like, please don't play this band again, and then you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, that doesn't, it's not how it works. But I'm also just complaining a little bit. So I was just giving Rocco shit. But nah, man. And I'm not above just sending you your money back if I need to. I'm not trying to take something from somebody, you know. See, I also was figuring Rocco would say that. I assume that that's how he feels about things. Like, I wouldn't do that either, though. I wouldn't get in a thing and, like, you know, force somebody to like, I don't know, listen to or whatever, watch a movie that they didn't like or something. That's not fun. But yeah, I typically, if I don't like something, I'll just say as much and then I'll move on. But he wanted me to change it to the Pete Shelley version. That's fine too. But I'll also play the Pansy Division one if he wants. I don't really give a shit. Here, while we're over here waiting, I'm gonna play the Sex Pistols song. Was this Going Out in Style is a pretty good song.
She was a case of insanity. Her name was Pauline. She lived in a
Sex Pistols. Gotta love the Sex Pistols. I think I found your song, Cody. Let's hope that this is the right one this time.
Downtown.
Oh.
When did my friends start doing cocaine and complaining?
That was 2004 heavily, but like the mid 90s lightly. That's when I started doing that. Just saying.
When did my friends start doing cocaine and complaining? I'm not complaining. I'm feeling better, but I can't explain why it's fading, but it's fading. Through sunsets and sunrise, can you see in my eyes the sunset and sunrise? Yeah, 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 yeah. I just figured out the reason, but I won't ever say a word in the sidewalks leading me today, so I guess I'm gonna be okay. Through sunrise and sunsets, we piss under bridges. I appreciate all the small things. I'm fine when we're walking and talking through playgrounds and downtown, laughing and smiling at least most of the time. Through sunsets and sunrise.
Super short song, but it was pleasant enough. It reminded me of a few things. One of them, it kind of reminded me of that Hey There Delilah song, and that's not a bad thing necessarily. No Sid and no Johnny, right? I mean, no Sid. We all know why. But yeah, dude, no. I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say. It was Sid's not even an original member, but he is kind of like the face of the band, kind of him and Johnny Rotten. But Johnny Rotten was the one that I would be the most like hesitant to go support them without having Johnny Rotten involved. I'm not gonna go see the Sex Pistols in 2026 regardless. But now he couldn't play, but he was the face of the band. He like. Yeah, I'm not going to argue about that. No problem, Cody. That was a pretty solid track. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, Ultra Sect. Good band. Dang, I can hear my kiddo coughing in there. That sucks. Johnny went MAGA. I don't know if I believe that he went MAGA. He's definitely an edgelord, but I don't know if he's MAGA. care about his Wikipedia page. He very well might be my guy. I don't actually know. I'm just that surprises me, but whatever, man. That's his prerogative. I'm certainly not gonna fucking hang out with that guy or talk to him either way. So dude's fucking kind of a goober. He's kind of a goofy type, right? So I guess it wouldn't shock me. Disappointing, I guess, to a degree. But yeah, man. People are dumb. I mean, I'd love to know his views right now today. That'd be interesting to hear from him and hear what he says. You really hate your school? I mean, you're a kid. You should. Oh, Dark Thoughts. I was wondering if that's what you meant. Great band. Dude, great band. Boom, 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 boom. Blood on the record player. Boy, you better clean that up. Andrew, you know what? We agree on that, buddy. Doom, 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 doom.
I'm the shy boy, you're the coy boy, and you know what? Homo sapien too. I'm the cruiser, you're the loser. Me and you, sir, Homo sapien too. Homo superior in my interior, but from the
So my opinion on this, fuck, dude. Simple Plan? Oh my goodness, dude. You're killing me here. This fucking song sucks. But I'll play it. But it sucks. I'm sure you haven't, Iggy. But I worked at 3 different places where I was a hiring manager. In all 3 of those places, if you had a GED, if we had even one other applicant that had a diploma, your shit got tossed in the trash. Yeah, you have college in your life, right? Like you got your GED and then you went to college. Yeah, I'm not talking about college. I'm talking about GED only. Yeah, if you just had your GED, even you admitted it, you wouldn't be as far as you are right now. And you can't argue otherwise because you know it's true. Like if you just had your GED, bro. Yeah, when people walk in and I'm like, "Oh, so did you graduate high school?" "No, I dropped out." And like, "Look, I dropped out of high school too." Right? I had to go back to get my diploma because I couldn't get work. Yeah, we already heard that once today, Nitty. All those international fill in the blank days are fucking annoying. I don't know. Having my birthday on Tuesday is probably stupid too. So, what do I know? I just feel like I can't take you seriously when you say that. But yeah, man, having a GED, bro, it just sounds like maybe in 2026 it's a little bit different. But back in like the 2000s and the 2000 teens, we wouldn't take anybody seriously. And I'm talking about like shit jobs, dude, like Hot Topic sales floor. Like we were like, nah, I'm good, tossing it. STEM degrees are great, but you have to know what you want to do with one. I don't know what that is. Genuinely think that college can be super overrated. I think college is very overrated, but doesn't matter. I'm not the one, looking for work right now. Humanities degrees are phenomenal for personal enrichment, but don't get one expecting to work. There's a lot of degrees that are a waste of time, a waste of money, but yeah, there's a lot of degrees that are a waste of money, I would think. But I think a trade school is far more valuable than a college right now. Right now, with today's job market, just because we need like plumbers and electricians probably more than we would need. I don't know more. We need them pretty bad though. I imagine we could always use extra doctors and nurses, but Oh, science, technology, education, and math equals STEM. Oh, okay, cool. I don't even foresee a future for myself. School is the last priority. Well, that's fucking stupid. I don't know about International Women's Day until today. Oh, having any degree shows a level of stick-with-itness. That's kind of my point about the GED. Quite literally the exact same thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, trade schools are very slept on. Hey, we're starting to agree on shit here, buddy. College can be great or it can suck. That's also true. Yeah, it depends on what you're studying. If you're like studying like thought or like, I don't know, dude, like women's studies. No, I'm kidding. I just said that because it's National Women's Day today. But like, my man said, and this is why I'm in the Teamsters Union. Hey, bro, get it how you can get it, man. I'm not shitting on nobody, man. It is hard to find work out there. It is hard to just exist right now, man. Dropping out of high school, and you're out here saying slick shit, Rocco, like, oh, I'm not even planning on being here. Stop. That's the kind of stuff that I honestly can't let you say on here. I don't do the self-harm and stuff. Like, I don't do that kind of shit on here. And I'm not saying this to like scold you. I'm just letting you know, like, I've been through a lot of that in my life, and I've lost friends to stuff like that, and I don't have a very typical opinion on that kind of stuff. I think it's incredibly cowardly, and I think that there's always a way to get some help and to be around people that love you. So if you need somebody to talk to, reach out. All right, don't get in here and say slick shit like that, because it's gonna bother me. I can't have you say stuff like that and it put me in a position where I could have prevented something that I can't actually prevent. It does something to me. This is me being selfish right now. Like it messes with me emotionally, and it messes with me up here. I had on my old channel, I used to tell kids, because we did a lot of like content based around artists that were heavily promoting drug use, and I always had to tell people like, hey, look, I'll play this song, but I don't like what they're talking about. I don't support it, and I'm sober. And if you need somebody to talk to, come holler at me. And then kids would get in my DMs and talk about self-harm and self-deletion, and then just stop talking to me. And I would be like, what the fuck, man? You can't do that. And I'm not saying that that's what you were doing, but you're saying something cutesy up here. I get it. It was just you being cutesy, right? But like, I genuinely just don't. No, it's all good, bro. Just don't keep apologizing a bunch. I'm just setting boundaries because I have to. Like, it's you know, I care about you. If I didn't, you would know. I've told you that a million times on here already. Maybe not a million, like 50, but a bunch of times. So like, you know, don't even trip, bro. You need someone to talk to, hit me up, shoot me an email. But you can't say things like that. It's just not fair to everybody around, you know, because we give a shit. The whole community does. All of us in here care about you, dude. Nobody wants to hear you say things like that because we don't want you to feel that way. And if you do feel like that way, reach out privately and talk with one of us. I can get you some help. I can get you on the phone with some people that'll talk with you. So don't even trip, man. I got you. I'm not mad at you. I can't deal with that. That really messes with me. So Iggy over here saying, I mean, I recognize how dumb I am. I'm just good at knowledgeable about very specific esoteric things. I mean, if you're using the word esoteric, I would say that just disqualifies you from calling yourself dumb. Your wife can attest to your weird personal library. I can attest to your weird personal library, Iggy. And I've never been to your house, but I can fucking for sure. Convinced that intelligence is a social construct. You may be onto something there, man, because I think common sense is more important than intelligence, and so many people don't have any. What's up, Maurice? How you doing, buddy? You say it's not an uncommon word, but I don't think I've ever heard that word in a sentence, in a conversation, ever in my life. And I'm 44 in a couple of days. So yeah, I would say that it's a pretty uncommon word. I bet if I went and asked 25 people that I know, maybe 5 of them wouldn't even know what that means. I don't even know what it means. Intelligence is I don't know if social construct is the right term, but I do think intelligence, I know a lot of intelligent people that don't have any common sense, and they're real hard to be around. Like, they don't understand things, and they get tripped up in things, and they make real bad decisions, like socially. So, I don't know. It's a complicated conversation, I'd say that. Because intelligence is very valuable, because I also know people that are intelligent, and they know and do things that I don't understand how they do it. So, you know. My man said, Corey, I'm with you on that, bro. I would have definitely thought they just misspelled sausage. That's funny, dude. I don't usually fight back on things like this, Iggy, but I think you're tripping, bro. Cars, I'm not good at working on cars either, but changing oil is literally like, it's 2 steps. Like, drain the oil, put the plug back in. Step 1. Step 2, put the oil in. It is, yeah. Wonky, I'm not dealing with the International Women's Day thing, man. I'm not doing it, buddy. You're the 3rd person to get in here and ruin my day with that bullshit. Stop it. Oh, I like true crime as well, Andrew Harding. I mean, yeah, if you want to throw money at it, go for it. I'm definitely not saying don't do that. I'm all about saving time, spending money. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to start another song, and then I'm going to go back in there and talk about pizza with my family for a second because I'm getting hungry. I'm starting to, I need a Snickers, so I'm starting to get hangry. Bum, 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 bum. I feel you, Nitty. I pay people to do shit too. Man, I need to go to the dentist soon. I think I cracked a tooth. It really bothers me right now. Sucks. What are you messing around with, Rod? Oh, Jiffy Lube? Jiffy Lube is very expensive. I have a thing where I pay like, it's like $10 a month on top of my car note, and then all my oil changes, tire rotations and shit, all the simple stuff is just included. What's monkey on a stick about, Iggy? Besides a monkey on a stick. I'll be right back.
Watch out, you blow!
You're right, Jack. I ain't gonna quit. Make a maniac.
Man, Kathleen Hanna is like a bucket list guest for me, man. I would love to talk to that woman. She's been through a lot of shit, though. I don't know that she'd be interested in talking to me. I have no idea, but that's like a big one. I think she's a incredible songwriter, of course. I love her voice, too. I like her vocals a lot. I guess it's not for everybody. What the fuck?
Booking.com has stays for absolutely
What the
any.
fuck? That was dumb.
Line up the street, right man, looking like some trash, right man, sitting with your dumb dog, right man, looking at some rash, right man, think you're doing something, right man, that you're not. Man, I can't think of the last time that I felt this good. I load my gun, I hit the door, I'm in your neighborhood. Creepy hippie throwback, right man, living off speed, right man, gets all these teeny poppers, right man, that he needs, right man, till that day, right man, that finds out, right man, come through the front door, right man, old pissy out. Man, I can't think of the last time that I felt this good. I load my gun, I hit the door, I'm in your neighborhood. Disappeared on puppies, right back, kittens and dogs, right back. Now you beat your sisters, your mother and your mom, right back. You be hiding behind popcorn, right back, and prey on the weak, right back. Now I take your head and smash, right back, you fucking creep. Man, I can't think of the last time that I felt this good. I load my gun, I hit the door, I'm in your neighborhood.
Although to be fair to myself here, Wonky, I did mention it when I said what I said. But yeah, no, I didn't assume that you knew other people said it until I mentioned that other people had said it. But yeah, I don't really care. I was just being stupid. You're an interesting cat, bro. Last call, by the way. It's been almost 2 hours. I'm ready to get something to eat, and I got to get ready for tomorrow. I got a long day, long week this week. But it'll be a fun week, I hope. I'm thinking it will. Oh, shit.
Once again, my mind is in a mess. A general feeling of worthlessness.
Bro, I thought that was... It sounded so much like If the Kids Are United. That was weird. I'm starting that one over. Sorry.
Once again, my mind is in a mess. A general feeling of worthlessness that draws me to the darker side of life. All of my friends, everyone that I've met, I feel a compulsive need to impress. So I may feel someone's on my side. Hold of me, love of me, stay with me until my death. My
Interesting song. Oh, shit. And just to be clear, like, I'm done taking requests tonight. I got plenty. I got a few more songs to go still. And we'll be back on Tuesday and Wednesday this week to celebrate my birthday. And then Wednesday's our normal time. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Punk News Weekly stream at around lunchtime. So. Yo, Rod. I'm gonna have an Amy spinach pizza, bro. It's like my favorite pizza ever. Rocco, only you saying that kind of shit is what annoys people. That's the only thing that you do that gets people annoyed, is you being like, I annoy people. And it's like, well, you weren't annoying me. I'm convinced that you enjoy that feeling. I think that you like to feel like that. You like to feel depressed, and you like it when people like give you shit. I don't know what to call it. But see, now you're making people be like, "What, dude? What the fuck?" And you weren't doing that until you started. I low key make people upset all the time. Not really. Not until you do stuff like that. And I've explained this to you many times. Yeah, Amy's is delicious, dude. That's like my favorite pizza ever, I think. That's my kids. I don't know if you can hear them in there, but I left my door open like an idiot. Let me go close it real quick. Shit. Wait. There we go. Okay. Damn, I got a whole bunch of songs to still play. I'm fucking exhausted. Okay, it is what it is, man. Sundays are kind of hard for me, if I'm honest. Those are my hardest days because I've been working all weekend and I'm like barely dragging ass through Sunday nights, but it's all right though. I'm very lucky to be able to do this.
I wish I stayed to Mars again.
I think my pizza's done. That's a good song. That was weird.
I've seen a lot of sights and traveled many miles, shook 1,000 hands and seen my share of smiles. I've caused some great concern and told one too many lies, and now I see the world through these subtle jaded eyes. So what if I threw a party and all my friends are there? Acquaintances, relatives, the girls who never care. You'll have a host of rowdy hooligans in a big line out the door. Side by side with Sister Barbara, Chief Wells and Bobby Orr. I'd invite the Flanagans. Replace the window you smashed down. I'd apologize to Sluggo for pissing on his couch. I'll see Mrs. McAuliffe and so many others soon. I'll say I'm sorry for what I did sleepwalking in her room. So what if I threw a party and invited Mamonito? He'd tell you to get a permit. Well, this time, Tom, I don't think so. At the neighborhood reunion, but now we'd get along. Van Morrison would be there and he'd sing me one last song. With a backup band of bass players to keep us up all night. 3 handsome 4-string troubadours and Newton's own fat Mike. I'll be in the can having a smoke with Sergeant Johnny Fitz. But there's a backup in the bathroom cause the badger's got the shits. You may bury me with an enemy in Mount Calvary. You can stack me on a pyre and soak me down with whiskey. Roast me to a black and crisp and throw me in a pile. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. You can take my urn but then whisper my ashes all about it. You can bring me down to Wally Beach and dump the sucker out. Burn me to a rotten crisp and toast me for a while. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. Make me up, dress me up, feed me a big old shot. I'm embalming fluid eyeballs, so I don't stop to rot. Now take me to McGreevy's, I wanna buy one final round. That cheap prick would peel an orange in his pocket. Hurry up and suck him down. If there's a guy the girls you love will all come walking through the door. Maybe they'll feel bad for me and the stiff will finally score. You've got the bet already. And the nerve and courage too, cause I've been slugging from a stash of Desi Quayle's 1980s bathtub brew. You may bury me with an enemy in Mount Calvary. You can stack me on a fire and soak me down with whiskey. Roast me to a black and crisp and throw me in a pile. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. You can take my urn, my bedway, spread my ashes all about it. You can bring me down to Wally Beach and dump the sucker out. Burn me to a rotten crisp and toast me for a while. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. You may bury me with an enemy in Mount Calvary, or you can stack me on a pyre and soak me down with whiskey. Roast me to a black and crisp and throw me in a pile. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. You can take my urn to Fenway, spread my ashes all about. Bring me down to Wally Beach and dump the sucker out. Burn me to a rotten crisp and toast me for a while. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. Bury me with an enemy in Mount Calvary. You can stack me on a pyre and soak me down with whiskey. Roast me to a black and crisp and throw me in a pile. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. Take me around the Fenway, spread my ashes all about. Bring me down to Wally Beach and dump the sucker out. Burn me to a rotten crisp and toast me for a while. I can really give a shit, I'm going out in style. Spread my ashes all about. Dump the sucker out. Toast me for a while. I'm going out in style.
Man, I haven't listened to that song in a while. It's a good one. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if my food is ready.
Woke up in another state with a pounding in my head. Floor covered in blood and broken glass. And I can turn the jar jumps on the step like a dog who's at his day. And by the morning of the words that you said keep coming back. You're the light in my shadow. You're my wayward star. You're the light in my shadow. My wayward star. My wayward star. Run around with the love of my throat and a stagger in my stride. Just another time that I couldn't sink my pride. And I got locked up from biting my tongue 3,600 miles from home. 24 hours to go. You're the light in my shadow. You're my wayward star. You're the light in my shadow. My wayward star. My wayward star. Talk about the time we thought that we knew what's coming next. Back to the wall with the future at your steps. We never had a chance at all. We listened to the warning calls sounding out. I couldn't sleep with the words in my head, so I thought that I'd walk it out. I walk along with my conscience weigh me down. Blacking out isn't doing me good, so I knew what I had to do. Call you up and admit that I've been a fool. You're the light in my shadow. You're my wayward star. You're the light in my shadow. My wayward star. My wayward star. You're the light in my shadow. You're my wayward star. You're the light in my shadow.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna fucking lose my shit and I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack and die. Oh my god, dude.
just gets richer off you. Well, you'll work harder with a gun in your back for a bowl of rice a day. Some lazy French soldiers steal your sword and your head is skewered on a stake. And now you can go where people are one. And now you can go where they get things done. What do you need, my son? What do you need, my son? It's a holiday in Cambodia where people dress in black. Need a holiday in Cambodia where your kids have to grow.
It's a good band. Oh shit.
There's blood on the record player, but the song sounds so much sweeter. There's footprints on the floor, it's to dance, but she don't dance anymore. Come out with me tonight, you can hold my hand tight, and maybe later you can give my shotgun a kiss. We can take a midnight walk, a long sweet midnight walk. Whoa, baby, I'm really digging your sex. want some romance, some bloody romance. All I ask is, baby, give me a kiss. Lying on the floor, your parts aren't even there anymore. But the song continues to play. There's blood on the record player, but the song sounds so much sweeter. There's footprints on the floor. Yes, you used to dance. That bitch don't dance anymore.
He did kind of sound like Michael Graves, Iggy. Nitty, you're right. Not like a carbon copy, but I definitely heard what you were saying. Iggy, are you and the wife still kicking around? Andrew Harding, you were asking who that was. The band was called The Epidemic. The song was Blood on the Record Player.
I couldn't fight it, the hurt of my past. Get me divided. Caged, I lived inside it, stuck in my ways, forever blinded. It keeps calling me back, until I give in. Same too many reasons, doubting myself again, keep sinking. Oh God, I'm fucking lost. Forever doesn't change. The damage just like me. The price of pain, I'm still suffering. Pain, no longer silent. No good for myself, no good inside this. Rage, I hate who I am, put you all away. I'm sick of fighting. It keeps calling me back, until I give in. Fate, I will decide it. The force of change has been ignited. Oh God, I'm fucking lost. Forever doesn't change. The damage just like me. That empty space, you get erased. Forever doesn't change. The damage got too dead. You fucking suffer. The price of pain, I'm still suffering. Feel the fucking pain, you never cared about me. Still suffer. To return harder.
I woke up, it was 7. I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause
Good grief. All right, Iggy. Your wife has run out of goodwill. Not playing. This next song, though, is awesome.
A boat right as his father and his grand. I'm working in a boat, you're building on the river Thames. One day Chip was hard at work, the devil appeared from hell. He had a roll, a copper, and a microphone of nails. The devil said, and the Chip, take these nails and cut the roll. But you also have to take this rod, and I will take your soul. Chip despised the rat, and the rat squealed and hissed. But the bucket of nails and copper were too much to resist. Set to work, he got rid of the rat, and there wouldn't be a problem with the step to turn the back. But the devil wouldn't die, no matter how hard he tried. The rat attacked the boat right and he beat him in the eye. It seemed as if the river rats fell under scent and smell. They followed Chip around and made his life a living hell. He slowly lost his mind, he lost his family, he lost his job and had to join the King's Navy. A bit, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master and I'll get you Chip. A lemon goes a bit, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master. I'm going to get you. Chased Chip up the gangplank of the ship, and they bit him and they tortured him until he finally flipped. He stumbled to the captain to turn around his rig. The captain spied his madness and they chucked him in the brig. The devil had his man, he knew just what to do. He'd command the rats into the planks they chew. The water rushed in and the ship went down. She was smashed upon the rocks on which the rats danced around. A pip, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master, I will get you Chip. A lemon grows a pip, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master, I will get you Chip. A lemon grows a pip, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master, I will get you Chip. A lemon grows a pip, a yard will build a ship. A Satan is my master. I got you Chip.
That band's got a couple of albums that are fucking amazing, and if you listen to them in an interview, it is wild because they don't speak without slurring their words very often.
Past the days, that brings new habits and for them.
like sitting here, not moving. And then all of a sudden, something tiny is in my fucking eye. And it hurts. And it will not, it's like, I feel like I moved it. Maybe it scratched me or something. I don't know. But it just like all of a sudden was there. I feel like all that shit I was talking about, ghosts and Ouija boards, bro, fucking me up now. It really hurts. Or hurts is the wrong word. It's really bothersome. Oh, man. That was really good. I like that one. Alright, y'all. This is it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for the Punk News stream around lunchtime. It's like coincidentally about 12 hours from now. But I don't have a long list of stuff to talk about, so we're going to just cruise the internet a little bit. I got a few things I want to bring up that are actually quite interesting, or at least to me they are. But yeah, we're trying to get this to be a very regular series that we do around lunchtime every week on Monday. The shit in my eyes driving me absolutely nuts, dude. Alright, this is at Losers of the Year. Pinhead Gunpowder, let's go. Oh, shit, I'm tripping. Oh, come on. There we go.
About all the losers who showed up to make this thing. Where did they go when things didn't work out, when they burn out on the street? And I'm wondering where I could find the people that left me behind to wander down these streets so all alone. Cause these old streets I'm still wandering down, and I'm wondering about all the wonderful people who used to hang around. And if they got what I still never found. Yesterday I saw this one girl, but it just wasn't quite the same. And she said, it's been years, yeah, it's been years since everybody's called me by that name. But these old streets I'm still wandering down, and I'm wondering about all the wonderful people who used
about.
I swear, if you keep apologizing, Rocco, I'm gonna come through the computer screen and I'm gonna punch you in your shit, just like you should punch your dad in his shit for messing with your money. Right in your shit. You're gonna be like looking at your phone. Oh, what's Randall up to? I'm gonna be like, what's up, fool? God, bah! And you're gonna be like, God damn, I'm like, yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.